Hello and welcome to Forza Horizon 4 with Forza Horizon 5 coming out pretty soon in just a few weeks. You may be thinking, if you're anything like me, that I should make sure I fill up my garage with all the cars from Forza Horizon 4. And if you've been playing the game a decent amount, you'll know that there's some cars that are not available on the, what's it called? The Autoshow. That's the one. Which you can find by, if I open it back up, the festival playlists. They're only available for certain periods of time, like the 50% or 80% completion bonuses, or through one of these seasonal events, or if you go to the Forzathon shop, we've got the possibility of buying cars here. I've kept up with all that stuff pretty well, so there's really nothing that was available in this that I didn't catch the first or second time around. And they keep cycling back through now. There's not going to be any new cars added to the game through this method. But I found out there's actually a couple cars that I missed that aren't available in the auto show, but they come through making other bits of progression in the game. But just to start off, let me show you the way to check what you have or not. So go to any event at all. Doesn't matter which one. Well, it has to be a racing event, not one of the story mode things. Start a solo competition. Go over to create blueprint. And then for our car selection, custom. And when you click on that, you've got here listed every car in the game, whether or not it's available in the auto show, and you got this little tag on each one showing you if it's owned. So let's hit Y and filter it out. Not owned. So I can see all the cars now that I do not own. Most of them, see, there's only a few here, but most of them are pre-order cars. They were intended to be exclusive to if you pre-ordered it through a certain store. And I don't really know which one was which, but I tried to find them on the auction house and I haven't seen them. I don't know if it filters them out automatically, but maybe it's possible, maybe not. I don't have much knowledge on that, but the non-pre-order cars, there's a few here, which tells me I gotta figure out how to get these cars, which I'll, of course, one option is just to go to the auction house and buy them, and probably you can get them, but I'll go ahead and show you guys how to get these cars, and I'm gonna try to get them myself, one way or another. But I know the Monte Carlo here, which I didn't realize there were cars I didn't own because I didn't think to try this method previously, but this Monte Carlo is available through the Low Racer. You can actually see if you go to Horizon Life, My Horizon Life, the Racer, yep, at Horizon. I'm only level 2. If you click on it, you can see the rewards. And there it is, level 10. So I've got to complete the La Racer stories. Even though I played this game a ton, I didn't get around to completing all of them because I didn't realize there were some cars that were hidden behind rewards for them. But here's the other one. The Stunt Driver series, this Dodge SRT Demon, is not available through the auto show. This is one I didn't miss before, but you notice there was a couple other cars I was missing too that are also available here. So one I was missing was the Cougar Eliminator. That car, can't buy at the auto show, but if I click on the Eliminator here, if you rank up to, but this is actually interesting. I didn't realize this ahead of time, but yeah, there's another car that you might need for your garage or might want to try to get for your garage that you don't have yet. But tier 24 is Mercury Cougar. Personally, I played a little bit of the Eliminator, as you can see, but I'm not a huge fan of it. It's kind of fun, but I don't know if I want to sit there playing all the way up to tier 24. So I'm going to look on the auction house and see if it is available there. And we'll take a look where do you find the Triumph TR7. That was actually added not too long ago to the game under the Super 7. I'm only one tier away, so I gotta do some more Super 7 events, then I can get that TR7 added to my garage. That one I knew I was missing. The Porsche by Gunther Works. It's available through the Horizon promo, which is what you get for taking pictures of unique cars. So far, I'm taking a decent number of pictures. I'm trying to get through them, but this one I'm not too worried about. I'll take some more pictures and I'll get it. But for now, let's go do rest of the Racer. I've only done 2 chapters, so I'm skipping ahead a little bit. Figured not everyone needs to see or wants to watch all of these, but I figured I'll show my attempt at this one, number 6. I've done 10, 9, 8, 7 so far.
And we are back, and I'm almost over that sugar shock. Seriously, Edinburgh, what the heck? It's time for number 6, and this is special to me, because this is my ride! Just look at it! Thanks to all of you on my channel who made this possible for me. This drive is for you. And what are we doing? It's easy. It's Daytona!
So apparently this is the Racer's ride, and it's the Monte Carlo that I'm hoping to get here. And wow, it's highly souped up and very, very tail happy. 3 stars. I'm hoping to do it in a minute 50. Oh, hit that rewind button real quick. Don't know if I actually can recover from there. Oh yeah, we're good. Oh, messed that one up. Sticking you in some random car with insane upgrades. Right, we got this. I think. Yep, just barely. We did it, 3 stars. And I'll catch back up with you later. Alright, we are jumping ahead a little bit to the last The Racer event, because this video would end up being a bit long if I included all of them. This time, I turned off, or turned radio all the way down.
At Horizon, and we're counting down the best cars in the best games. And we've made it to the top of the list. This is going to be controversial, and it was hard to pick, until I realized there is only one car that deserves to be in this spot. The car. Not the fastest or the most expensive, but it's hard to point to something more iconic than this. I am talking about the 911 Turbo.
Figured she was talking about the car sitting behind her.
The car that's been in more games than anything else, with a turbocharged flat six and what I think is the most beautiful chassis of any car. But what game am I talking about? What game do I hear you ask? All of them.
In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
So, what I realized with the last one I recorded is when you do these events, even if you had the radio turned off beforehand, it turns the radio back on.
Sci-fi post-apocalyptic games, racing games, they all had one thing in common. You'd find a 911, or, you know, something that looked a lot like one.
So I'm probably going to have to make it silent for the other one, because I'm sure there was music playing.
And, judging by the comments, most of you did too.
I'm going to go ahead and rewind, because fell off the road slightly there. I'm just going to rewind to a point where I'm still kind of under control. Make the road wet for almost all these, just to make your car a little bit more slidey.
Turn right.
Yeah, it really wants to go sideways. And actually what we're going for in this event is I've been rewinding to try to make sure that I'm doing a good time, because I'm not thinking with my brain here, but what we're doing for this event is a speed trap, so we just gotta go as fast as we can.
Open it up. Let's see what that beautiful
Hopefully this is
things to
fast
do.
enough. I doubt it.
So, that's it.
120
My
was
top 10
1
cars
star.
and games. I hope you've enjoyed this and enjoyed watching this awesome driving. Remember to subscribe for more LaRacer content and be sure to come back soon.
So we're gonna have to try that again. Attempt
Welcome
number
back.
2.
It's
Alright, so it's all about the run up. Gotta make sure I've got as much speed as possible. What the heck? Just used a little too much steering input and it made the car start sliding around. The
now,
tiniest
open
bits
it
of
up.
steering
Let's see what
input.
that beautiful thing can do.
And
So, that's it.
was
My
that
top
it?
10 cars
Was
and
140
games. I
the
hope
target?
you've enjoyed this and enjoyed watching this awesome driving. Remember to subscribe for more LaRacer content and be sure to come back soon.
I nailed it. We did it. 2 attempts. Some of them took more attempts than that to get 3 stars. But as we'll see here, that last little bit, it's gonna get me that Monte Carlo. Anyway, hope you found this a little bit informative and maybe a little bit entertaining. Thanks for watching.